Good evening and welcome back. So this is the third video tonight that I'm doing and the final unboxing. So we went down to Lay's Loft the other day to pick up a Stratocaster for Dad and a amplifier. And I also wanted to pick up my Silverburst, but that is still not done yet. That's a long story. We'll get into that. We're gonna do a whole nother video kind of just talking about that with my dad, and we're going to talk about some other things, including this. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. I just gave it away. It is a Stratocaster. Now, if you guys remember in my previous videos, or if you go back and look, if you're watching for the first time, I had a Blues Junior Deluxe. My dad ended up getting that off of me because he liked it so much. A single 12. It was a 50th anniversary. So what we have here is a 1995, same year as the amplifier. This is a 50th anniversary Fender Stratocaster, and this one is made in America. And there is your 50th anniversary emblem there, and your American serial number. And it does have some player's wear on it. You got a little ding right here. And he bought this so he'd have a couch player because he has some really nice guitars that he doesn't want to mess up. So this one here will sit next to the couch and he'll be able to just grab it and jam on it with the 50th anniversary Blues Junior tube amp. So there it is, 1995, 50th anniversary, American-made black Stratocaster. This is a 3-knob. It does have the 5-way switch in it, and it has the modern tremolo. There is no tremolo bar. We got to order one of those for it. And this will be taken completely apart and cleaned, and we're going to look at the pickups in it and the pots. He wants to put a black pickguard on it. I told him to find one that's used, that's been taken off. That way it's not bright and shiny and it looks like it was, you know, wore in with the guitar, you know, because this one has been played and it does have some player's wear on it. Neck is in really good shape and whatnot. So it's just got moderate player's wear on it, and it's in really good shape for a 1995 that's been used. So let's go ahead and take a look at the other one that we got here that is an American. And when Dad comes over, we're going to be doing a video on both of these at the same time. So this is his 95. 50th anniversary, made in America, and this is my 1984 Dan Smith. Now this is a 2-knob, has a funky tremolo. We'll get into all that later in the next video coming up. This one does not have the back routed out like this one for the tremolo springs. All that is built in underneath of the pickguard. They only did that for 2 years, 1983 and 1984. So we're going to be doing some comparison videos between these two, the 3-knob with the 5-way switch and the 2-knob. And I can't remember if this one has a 5-way or a 3-way. Yeah, that switch is a little boogered up. I think that's a 5-way. I got a new switch for that, and one of the viewers had told me just to leave it alone, leave it original, and deal with the quirkiness of the switch because it does work just fine. You just can't feel the clicks really well. You gotta just play with it to feel the clicks. But yeah, I ended up buying a stacked pot, 1K, and you know, a new 5-way switch and stuff. So I don't know, maybe down the road I still might change those out and put those in the case because they are original to the guitar. But stay tuned for that video coming up. When Dad comes over, we're gonna sit down and talk about these two Fender Stratocasters, and we're going to plug them into the amp and see if there's much of a sound difference between the two, and if you get any more out of having 2 tone knobs over just having one. So stay tuned for that video. We'll be doing a comparison on those two. So the other thing that we picked up here is a 4x10 Fender DeVille. I'll go ahead and just bring you guys down here to check this out. So this is a Fender DeVille. It's a 4x10. So he grabbed that. Obviously it is a tube amp. Right here, this one is made in America. I don't know if you can see that or not because of the reflection. But it's a little dirty, so we're going to have to pull the back panels off of this and clean it. So we'll take a good look at that in the next video, and we'll get it pulled apart and cleaned up. So that is the other thing that I picked up from Lay's the other day when I was down there. So Dad has the Fender's Blues Junior at home with the single 12. He has the, I can't remember what it was. It was a deluxe reverb, 2x10. I don't know. He's got quite a few amps at home. I'm not sure. We'll have to get back to what he has at home. But over here, we got the FM 212R, the Fender Ultimate Chorus 2x12, the Mustang with the 412s, still finishing up the Super 60 tube amp with the single 12. Got the Sidekick bass with the 15, the Sidekick 65 bass. Then we got the original, not a reissue. This is a Blues DeVille 2x12. And then over here we got another Ultimate Chorus that has not been modified, and the Bass Breaker 2x12, and the Fender Custom 150 4x10. So we're going to weed through those one by one and do some sound comparisons on those as well. So stay tuned for that. And that's just a little Fishman amp, acoustic. I don't have the cover off of it. And then on there's Little Johnson. But anyways, yeah, so those are the amplifiers we're going to be going through and testing those out and checking them out as well once we kick the tires on that one. And I still have these ones to finish up. I got two down here for Lay's that are going to be custom covered in cloth and lacquered. And then this is a brand spanking new little bass amp, a Fender 25, Rumble 25. We bought it brand new and dissected it, and it's going to get some pretty cool covering on it as well. So stay tuned for all those. They'll be coming up this winter. Like I said, with everything going on, it's just kind of hard to get the projects right now, but once we get rolling on them, you'll start seeing some videos pump out. So just be patient. They will be coming. So again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and until next time.